Focus to some more news that's coming in. India has repatriated 270 of its nationals from Thailand in two military transport aircraft days after they fled to the Thai border town of Mysore from a notorious scam center in Myanmar following a crackdown. The Indian nationals were detained by Thai authorities for violation of the country's immigration laws when they had entered illegally. Around 500 Indian nationals were among 1,500 people from 28 countries who crossed over to Thailand late last month following the raid on the cybercrime hub in Myanmar. That is the big piece of news that's coming in. So Indian nationals being rescued from these criminal enterprises abroad. This one in Myanmar, ladies and gentlemen. And those are the visuals on your screen where two military aircraft were able to bring back around 270 Indian nationals who were trapped in this cybercrime hub in Myanmar. So to escape that hub, they had fled to Thailand. They entered Thailand illegally and now they have been repatriated. They are being repatriated back to India. I'm joined by my colleague Siddhant Mishra on the broadcast. So Siddhant, it's a really notorious nexus which seems to be operating in Myanmar, which is attracting nationals from around 28 countries, including India. And clearly they had no other choice but to flee illegally into Thailand to escape the clutches of that crime nexus. And clearly India now doing its part to repatriate its nationals.
Well, that's right, Ayushman. In fact, this has been going on from a very long time, where people are being conned, and in fact, on the pretext of helping them with good jobs abroad, perhaps they are taken to Myanmar, Cambodia, countries in the Southeast Asia, and they are made to work at a fake call centers, perhaps extorting money from people, things like that. In fact, in the past, also many of such victims have been rescued by the Indian government. But this time around, the number was approximately 270 people, even more than that. All we know, Ayushman, right now is that with the help of the Thai government, the Indian embassy in Bangkok and the consulate of India in Myanmar have perhaps facilitated this repatriation operation, in which 26 women were also part of this group. And India has in fact sent two special flights which were operated by Indian Air Force, and they have been repatriated. Now these Indian nationals recently crossed into Thailand from Mayawadi and to Myanmar, where they were allegedly working in the cyber scam centers. They were detained by Thai authorities for violating the Thai immigration laws when they had entered the country illegally. Now, Indian embassies in Thailand and Myanmar are working with the respective host governments to secure repatriation of those Indians who were allegedly involved in scamming activities are still in Myanmar. So some are still in Myanmar. The embassy is also trying to rescue them. Right. Also, Ashman, very important to highlight for our viewers that this is an advice which time and again the Ministry of External Affairs has been issuing. In fact, whether it's a case of Russia, Indian nationals serving in Russian army, or going to Myanmar, Cambodia to work to work. So now Indian government has to say they strongly advise that these job offers need to be verified, the credentials of foreign employers, and check the antecedents of recruiting agents and companies before taking up job offers overseas. Further, visa-free entry into Thailand for Indian passport holders is meant for tourism and short business purposes only, and should not be misused for taking up employment in Thailand. So it's an advisory also which has come from the embassy in Thailand. And in fact, in the past also there have been multiple such cases where, on the pretext of offering good life, good salaries, good job opportunities, etc., people were taken from India to various countries, not singling out any country, and there they are made to work at a call center or working for some gang. So this has been happening from quite some time, but this time the batch which has been rescued is of 270 Indians, including 26 women, and they all have been repatriated back to the country.
Right. Thank you, Siddhant, for getting us that update. So it just shows the extent to which these criminal enterprises operate abroad, which preys on these Indian nationals who are looking for jobs. 270 of them have been repatriated, but there were about 500 who fled that cybercrime hub in Myanmar and entered Thailand illegally, and now that repatriation process is currently underway.